of JB is now with us. Nikhil Chopra, CEO and whole-time director at JB, erstwhile JB Chemical. They are with us and they've changed their branding to JB. Nikhil, thanks so much for taking out time for us. When we just talk about, acquisitions, you've been on an acquisition spree, taking in small acquisitions. Can you talk about the recent two therapies or brands rather, which you have acquired from Dr. Reddy?
This acquisition that we have done is a bolt-on acquisition. The value that we have bought from Dr. Reddy is worth 35 crores for 4 products formulation in the world of pediatrics, and we have bought at a revenue of 98 crores. And these products are in the category within pediatrics. The top product is in the world of nutraceutical, which is zinc supplement, ZND. Equally, the second product is PCEF, cefpodoxime antibiotic, anti-infective, and third product is pedicloryl. These are the 3 top. There are 1 or 2 products more which we have bought, but this is what we have done. Now the entire aspect of doing this acquisition is to strengthen our presence in the clinic of pediatrician. We cover close to 20,000 pediatrician, and the sweet spot of this acquisition is that we don't need to add any field force, or we don't need any field force, because we already have a good business prescriptions coming from pediatrician for our products like Rantac syrup, Lexolite, C-Cuff, Off. These are the products that already we market. So the portfolio that we have acquired will only help us to strengthen our presence in the clinic of pediatrician and position ourselves as a company which would be responsible for healthification of gut, more in terms of immunity and in terms of cough and cold. So the positioning that we want to put ourselves, JB as a company in the clinic of pediatrician, is more from a gut, immune, and respiratory. These are the 3 aspects that we have taken into task. And with the last, we are talking of this acquisition, but with the Sensex acquisition that we did in the world of probiotic, also you will see us launching some lipid probiotics specifically for pediatrician as a specialty.
Hey Nikhil, hi, this is Anish also joining into the conversation. So sure, you explained the rationale behind this acquisition, but can you talk financials in terms of what sort of market size could this help you tap into with this acquisition?
So this covered market for these brands is huge. It is close to 1,200 crore, but we are as small as 35 crores. And this portfolio was, according to me, as I understand, was not that much focused from the company that we have brought. Now this category we will bring into more focus, and we see huge opportunity. This was hardly growing at low to high single-digit growth, but as you historically know, in last 6 to 8 quarters, you would have seen JB as a company is the fastest growing company in top 25. We are today 23rd ranked company, growing at a healthy pace of 20%. So this portfolio that we have acquired, we have kept some aspirations for ourselves, that we should look at how do we grow this portfolio at a pace of 16 to 18% in the coming time.
That point is taken as well. Hold that thought. Let's address the flashes for you on the screen, and this is the latest coming in with respect to the cabinet decision. Remember earlier we had flagged off that the cabinet might consider the land leasing policy, and that would have been very important for Concor. But with the latest updates coming in, we understand that as of now no decision has been taken. This is something that the cabinet will decide and consider at a later date. The cabinet meet took place on a virtual mode this time around because of unavailability of some of the ministers. So for today, they were not able to take a clear decision when it comes to the land license fees policy. But this will be taken up later. Let's pull up the intraday chart of Concor as well, and let's see if that one is reacting, because the expectation was that will be tweaked and that was going to be positive for Concor. So far, the stock hasn't reacted. It's holding up in the green with an uptick of 5%. Maybe the street is expecting that the decision will happen maybe at a later date. But for now, what we understand is no decision has been taken yet. But yes, coming back to the conversation with you, Nikhil, and as far as this acquisition is concerned, can you talk to us about the increased focus on your own top 5 brands, especially in the brand extension, and focus on the tier 2 and tier 3 towns?
So this is in line with the entire new go-to-market strategy that we had put across in late 2020 when the change of management happened, and this continues to be the focus. our top 5 brands, which is a combination of Silacar, Nicardia, Rentec, Metrogil, Silica T, they contribute around 65 to 70%. And what I would like to also at least guide that, I think post 1 year from here, you will not talk about 5 brands, you will talk about 7 brands. And the addition in the two would be Sporolac, which we acquired from Sensex, and also the product that we acquired from Novartis, that is Asmada. So it will be not 5, but it will be 7. But let us talk of these 5 brands right now. So the strategy that we had put across and that is working for us is to focus the legacy part of the portfolio, which will be, just to give you example, in the area of Metrogil 200 and 400, we continue to focus in tier 2 and rural part of the country with distributors, pharmacies, more in the channel. But equally, Metrogil ER600, which is extended release 600 milligram tablet, is more focused in the clinic of gynec, surgeon, physician in metro and tier 1 part of the country. Equally, if I have to give example of Rentec 150, Rentec injection, all these products we continue to focus with channel, rural distribution. But the progressive portfolio within Rentec, that is Rentec OD300, once a day ranitidine, Rentec syrup. Rentec syrup today for us is a 50 crore brand. Rentec R, Rentec RD, Rentec MPS syrup. These are products we continue to detail in the clinic of pediatrician, in the clinic of gastroenterologists, in the clinic of physicians, in the clinic of pediatricians. This is what we are trying to do. This is how we are managing the acute part of these top 5 brands.
Thanks so much for that, sir. Now let's go across to the management at KEI Industry, Anil Gupta.